What's going on, guys? Gigantamax here, back with another Pokemon Go video. And in today's video, guys, we are again talking about new adventure effects coming to Pokemon Go, because remember, like last year's Go Fest, this year's Go Fest will be dropping some new adventure effects too. Now, Pokemon Go still hasn't confirmed the release of these adventure effects, but they have been data mined numerous times, and we know for a fact what two of the new adventure effects will be doing in the game: the adventure effect for Zacian and the adventure effect for Zamacenta. So the one for Zacian, which is signature move of Zacian, Behemoth Blade, this adventure effect is actually really good. As we see in the game's coding, this is what it says. It is going to strengthen your Pokemon's attack in raids and in max battles. So you will be getting an attack boost when you guys are battling any raid boss, 1-star, 3-star, 5-star, whatever, and you will be getting an attack boost in any max battle, such as a Dynamax legendary max battle, or even up against a Gigantamax Pokemon. So yeah, that is going to come in handy, definitely. And the one for Zamacenta is pretty much the exact opposite. It is going to reduce the damage taken in raids and in max battles, pretty much like you have a higher defense. So yeah, these adventure effects will be very useful in the game. I mean, again, this is going to open up the door for new raid bosses that can be soloed with this new adventure effect of Zacian. And if you have trouble surviving for a long period of time in max battles, Zamacenta's effect should help you avoid feigning pretty quick in a max battle or even in a raid. So yeah, again, Zacian and Zamacenta getting their signature moves for this year's Go Fest, and again, those signature moves will have adventure effects too, similar to Black and White Kyurem having adventure effects, the fusions of Necrozma having adventure effects, pretty much the same thing. So we know those two are coming, and they should get confirmed by Pokemon Go here pretty soon, possibly next week. But what we didn't expect was a third adventure effect possibly coming for this year's Go Fest 2 for the Galar legendary Pokemon Eternatus, which I talked about yesterday, because again, another data mine happened for Eternatus, where the Pokemon group did say this. We found this in the game's coding: Eternamax encounter. So yeah, we might be getting a special encounter screen for Eternatus sometime soon, possibly at the Global Go Fest, maybe an Ultra unlock. We'll have to see. But they did also tweet out this too, guys. Oh, again, we found something a bit more interesting. Digging deeper into the APK file of Pokemon Go for the newest update, we discovered a reference to the move Dynamax Cannon, one of the two signature attacks of Eternatus. It is the only Pokemon that can learn Dynamax Cannon, and it also will have an adventure effect. But we don't know what the adventure effect is going to be as of yet, because it's not in the game's coding like Zacian's and Zamacenta's effects are right now. Well, first things first, remember Dynamax Cannon and Sword Shield is pretty useful, because this move does deal twice the damage if the target is Dynamaxed. So if you were using Eternatus in a max battle, you would be doing twice the damage with that move. If that does stack with Zacian's adventure effect, Eternatus could be very useful in max battles if we truly are catching it sometime soon. Because yes, we should be able to use Eternatus in max battles if we do catch it, because it is pretty similar to Zacian and Zamacenta, where it can't Dynamax. It's not possible to Dynamax, but you can Eternamax Eternatus. But there's no way we're going to be getting the Eternamax form, because that wasn't even available in the main series games, because Eternamax Eternatus is just incredibly powerful. It is definitely going to be broken if we have access to that form. So yeah, similar to Zacian and Zamacenta, we can just use its regular form in max battles, and we should have access to that Dynamax Cannon, which yeah, will prove to be pretty useful in max battles if it truly does do double the damage. And also, we have to remember that Eternatus does have the ability to Dynamax any Pokemon around it. In Sword Shield, remember, Eternatus did cause a phenomenon dubbed as the Darkest Day, in which massive quantities of Dynamax energy did unleash, causing Pokemon around it to Dynamax. So my guess as to what the adventure effect could do for Eternatus is maybe similar to the adventure effects of Dawn Wings and Duskmane Necrozma, where it is kind of like an incense. I feel like for Eternatus, it might get like an incense type of of Adventure Effect 2, where it does incense Wild Dynamax Pokemon, and maybe from time to time you might get lucky and get a Wild Gigantamax Pokemon. So yeah, maybe when you use the Adventure Effect, you can get spawns of Dynamax Charmander, Dynamax Sobble, Dynamax Wooloo, whatever, just a few spawns of some Dynamax Pokemon similar to a different type of incense. That's my guess as to what this Adventure Effect could be. If you guys have any other guesses, let me know in the comments below, but it definitely does seem like Eternatus is making its way to Pokemon Go sometime very soon, either for this Go Fest or for the Ultra Unlock, because they are prepping a lot for this legendary Pokemon, making it seem like, yeah, this should be releasing in the game pretty soon. So comment below your thoughts, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, drop a like in the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.